Now the Giants, they've had some COVID, so they don't have an offensive coordinator that's usually there, and that's an odd 4th and 5 kind of play. Riley Dixon's pass is incomplete. We look at this again. Punter Riley Dixon drops back to throw. Center Nick Gates is right there, but it's the kicker, Graham Gano, who's the open one, and sometimes the centers just, they're dancing bears. Baker Mayfield throws it, got his man, Austin Hooper, and the Browns go up 7-3. Feel like that might be enough points to win this game. Later in the second, 4th and 2, Giants are going for it. Wayne Gallman stops short of the first down deep in their own end. Turn it over on downs. Giants, first team to turn it over on downs twice in the red zone in the first half since 2006. Later in the second, Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, he comes in. That guy's found his game. Baker Mayfield, 17 of 19, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. It's 13-3 lead. Mayfield, well, you know what? Let's go more. This team's going to make the playoffs, which they've done once in the last 13 years. Rashad Higgins, that's a gain of 20. Later in the drive, Nick Chubb, damn good dog. Looks like he may bounce that outside. Nope, sticks his head in there, gets between the tackles, scores. It's 20-3, and the final score is 20-6. No touchdowns for Colt McCoy.
Tim Hasselbeck joins us now for his Sunday night analysis. And as always, with the warning, if somebody better comes to the podium, you're out. We'll cut you off in mid-sentence. It's a thing. Baker Mayfield, John just described, made some really nice throws. Looked like he had a lot of time as well. What impressed you about his performance?
Well, he definitely played well. He definitely had some good protection, Kenny. You're right about that. He just looks comfortable and really playing probably the best football of his career right now. There's just a decisiveness, kind of this assuredness that he has in the pocket. It's pretty evident. Good example here. He's just throwing a little, wide route to the left, but because of the blitzing defender, he just finds a throwing lane. A lot of times guys throw it blind, the robots, ball gets hit in the air, it doesn't happen there. Here he's going to Austin Hooper, who's really covered by a linebacker initially, but he's on the same page as he uncovers, still throws on time and gets the ball out. And then on this touchdown pass to Jarvis Landry, he's really trying to get the ball to David Njoku, but he falls down on the route, and Baker does a good job of just staying with it and then throwing a really accurate ball to Jarvis Landry in the back of the end zone. And look, I just think that he's playing good football right now because what they are doing offensively fits him. And I think Kevin Stefanski, in terms of what he likes to do schematically, it's a nice little pairing, and it's something I think we're seeing, kind of this Browns team play better in the back half of the season with everything in terms of how the offseason went.
Tim, a comprehensive opening answer, but that's just the start of things. John's going to call another highlight, and we'll be right back to you.
Chiefs in New Orleans. Drew Brees, he has all kinds of NFL career passing records, and Patrick Mahomes will break them all. Mahomes 5-3 as a starter against Super Bowl quarterbacks that won the game, but he hasn't played Brees yet, so you never know. Brees, he got off to just a horrendous start for him. That one's picked by L'Jarius Sneed. Brees struggled to start the game, missed on his first 6 pass attempts. Never had done that before. The Chiefs turned it into a touchdown. And then later in the first, that's one of them Dr. Pepper scholarship passes over there from Mahomes to Travis Kelce. 600 career reception. Only 2 Chiefs have ever hit that number. The other one, also a tight end, Tony Gonzalez. 14-zip, 20 seconds left in the half. They punted away to Marcus Robinson. I guess I'll pick it up. Now I got to run away from the guys in black shirts, but they're like ninjas.
Oh, boy.
And that ball's free. We're scrambling for it. Get out of it for a touchdown, and no. Out the back of the end zone. That is a safety. Craig Robertson forces the fumble. Alex Anzalone can't quite get on it. Look at him, bless his heart. He's got to be the sickest man in America. But instead of being tied at 14, it's 14-9. Chiefs still have the lead. Third quarter, Brees. Looking, and decides maybe I can't get it all. Latavius Murray, okay, I'll get it all. Just give me the ball, I'll make the play. Saints don't make the 2-point conversion, but they do have the lead. 15-14, don't go for 2. Later in the third, Chiefs 2nd and goal. They rediscover their offense here. Mahomes, McCole, Hardeman, great catch. And this is your buy time. Guys coming after you. The sideline's right there. Next gen, 28.7 catch probability after he was just 4 yards from being out of bounds. 100% Chiefs took the lead. Fourth quarter, 2nd and 9 for the Chiefs. Mahomes, incomplete, looking for Robinson. During the play, Cameron Jordan called for unnecessary roughness. And you got the second guy there. Second personal foul, ejected from the game. Get out, you're bad. Marcus Davenport's in. They're going to go right at the twos. Little Option play there. Mahomes to Le'Veon Bell, 12-yard score. That's how they used to do it down there in the triple option in the Big 8 and the like. Chiefs go up 29-15 after the two-point conversion. Saints close the gap to 7. Handoff, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the fine rookie. That's not what they want to see here. He is down after the play. Got to be hobbled off. Chiefs say injuries to the hip and leg, but x-rays were negative after the game. Certainly they'll re-examine him, learn more on that Monday or later in the week. It's 32-22 after a field goal. Lil Jordan Humphrey hauls in a touchdown pass. 3-point game, Chiefs. They don't need points here. What they need to do is run the clock out. First down, and then they get more because Bell got a face mask there. His head stayed on, which was good. And the Chiefs are going to be 13-1 after a 32-29 win. The Chiefs improve as we had 13 wins in 14 games, tied with the 2011 Packers, 98 Broncos, 1990 49ers for the best start through the first 14 games of a season by the defending Super Bowl champ. The Packers, by the way, their one loss to KC. Among those three teams that started 13-1, only the 98 Broncos went on to repeat as Super Bowl champs. Now, a word from Patrick.
You got to be able to win games in this league. I mean, that's it at the end of the day. I mean, it looks cool and it feels awesome to win by 20, 30 points. But when you have a team that can find a way to win with their offense, the defense, and special teams every single game and find a way to win no matter what the score is, those are the teams that make runs at the end of the year.
You know, you figured this one would be close. I mean, it's a good football team. So they're coming off a loss, so you knew you were going to get their best shot. Like we have with most of the teams that have played us. I mean, they've bear down and given us what they've got. So I'm proud of our guys for staying mentally strong and working through everything.
At this point, I mean, listen, every game's so important. Down the stretch, everybody's battling something, and everybody's fighting to get out on the field and put together our best effort, in order to help our team win and, advance our playoff status. And right now, the most important thing is getting our next win so we can officially win the division. And then we'll worry about the next one after that. But as far as I'm concerned, we have a one-game season, and that's this coming Friday night.
Heard from Drew Brees, has the highest career completion percentage in NFL history. Struggled in his return Sunday, completed just 44% of his throws. Third lowest rate in a game in his career, his lowest since 2006 against the Giants. That's just un-Brees-like.
True. Tim's back with us now. I'm a fan of that play, Mahomes, that quick little forward pitch. But we're going to talk about Brees. When we heard he had 11 ribs broken, we're all like, do we even have 11 ribs? That's a lot to come back from. John pointed out he throws 3 touchdowns, but his percentage was way off from what we're used to. What did you make of his return?
Yeah, I think he looked like a player, Kenny, that was playing through something, which is what he just said in that sound there about, what guys are dealing with this time of year. Now, most guys aren't dealing with, 11 broken ribs. And it just looked like a guy that was fighting through it and hadn't played in a while.